Now, students at Warwick University have been forced to go vegan. Apparently, at Warwick University, one of our finest educational establishments, 500, there's thousands of students at this place, 500 fanatics got together to take a vote on vegan food, and they banned meat and dairy. So if you're not a vegan at Warwick University, you'll have to eat vegan
Good luck.
food, because a tiny minority have tyrannically decided what you're allowed to eat. This is ridiculous.
It's utterly wrong. Actually, this is some sort of form of abuse, because guess what? Humans need nutrients. We can see that from everyone getting cranky in the jungle. And the problem I have with this, when you have things like, you know, vegan food in canteens, apart from our wonderful canteen on floor 14, which is the best in the world, a lot of the stuff that they serve up is made in vats out of some sort of like primordial sludge with flavourings and E numbers and stabilisers and a ton of salt and a ton of sugar. It's about as good for you as eating feces.
Yeah, but who cares? Eat what you like. I don't care what you know. By all means, eat this vegan sludge. I don't eat meat myself, as a matter of fact. There you go. See?
I know you don't.
I'm an animal lover.
I worry.
But I do eat fish. But eat
That's because you're a lemur.
Eat what you want, but don't dictate what other people eat. It's fascistic. Now, fishing. You're a keen angler?
I've never.
My lady?
I would quite like to go fishing. Should we do it? I think you could do
all
it.
Right, it's a date. It's a date. We're going to go fishing. I used to fish when I was a kid. I haven't done it for a long time.
I think you should take it up again.
Used to like it a lot. Anyway, fishing. There was a big storm about a month or so ago. The England women's fishing team selected a trans woman fishing. So half the team said, "Well, we're not going to be in this team." So they walked out. So now, just after cricket changed its mind, fishing has changed its mind as well, and trans women anglers will no longer be able to fish for England.
Trans anglers, stranglers.
Stranglers, yeah.
Stranglers. But, you know, I'm guessing what they did is they got round and said, look, there is no place for John Dory on our team.
Yeah, well, yeah, but seriously, the point is, very good.
Thank you.
John Dory's a fish.
And so is Place. Oh, my gosh.
Place.
Stay tuned for more of that.
Oh, God. But yeah, look, women's sport, I think common sense is beginning to prevail, because cricket, international women's cricket, just banned trans women because Canada used to select a trans woman for their team. And now fishing. So I think common sense is beginning to prevail, and hopefully women's sport will be saved, because if you let trans women compete against biological women, there's no fairness whatsoever. Now, Louis Theroux, very popular television character. I watched his interview with Pete Doherty last week. Really good, really good. Now, he's suffering from alopecia.
Oh,
The thing about, look, there he is, poor guy. Yeah. He is famous for his quizzical eyebrows. He's like Roger Moore. He can really act with his eyebrows. And he's losing the damn things due to alopecia. And guess what? He's considering the ultimate move. He's considering
ultimate move.
Yeah, the ultimate eyebrow. He's considering the ultimate eyebrow move, which is what I did there. He's thinking of getting them tattooed.
Well, do you want to know a little?
Yeah.
If you, like me, were sort of at university in the noughties and high school in the 90s, then it was all about plucking your eyebrows out until they were tiny little lines.
Yeah,
and
that's
they don't ever really properly come back.
Don't they?
They don't really. I mean, they do a little
Don't say
bit.
do they to me? I don't know.
They never return to their former glory. And so a lot of women of my age go and get microbladed. And I'll tell you what, it is hideous. It's hideous. They put this numbing cream all over your eyebrows. It's just to fill in gaps and stuff. And then they get a blade out, an actual scalpel. They take it to your brow bone, which, believe me, is pain. Pain. And they just do lots and lots of slashes like this, mopping away the blood. Slash, 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 mop away the blood. Well, then put a load of ink in there.
Beware, Louis. This is what he said about this. He asked, his fans' advice about what to do with his disappearing eyebrows. And he said, I'd like to know how I'm supposed to continue a career based largely on raising and lowering different eyebrows without any eyebrows. So he's got a real career crisis here, hasn't he?
I mean, there's a couple of options. He could go down the, the microblading route so his eyebrows don't come off when it rains, or he could just use a Sharpie. I think that would probably be quicker and easier for him.
Let's end on the weather because suddenly winter is here, freezing. There's a snow and ice warning issued for certain parts of the UK, and it was -7.7 in the famous town of Shap in Cumbria on Saturday morning. So it's getting damn cold.
This reminds me. Ice cold in Alex. This reminds me of something that Kev says every day. Every day, like Kev's moans you could play bingo with, and he always moans that weather reports don't talk about London. Honestly, it's his daily gripe.
I know. Talk about London. Let's be more London-centric.